Are you stepping into a new relationship but feel a gnawing doubt in your gut? Is she evasive when you bring up her past, or does she casually drop other men's names into conversations? These might not just be quirks, they could be red flags. If you're seeking a partner you can trust, it's crucial to recognize warning signs before it's too late. You deserve a love built on honesty and respect, not one shrouded in secrecy and doubt. Today, let's uncover the truth together. If you suspect her past might be impacting your present, pay attention. This isn't about judgment, it's about protecting your heart and finding a partner committed to a genuine, lasting relationship. Stay with us, and we'll explore 10 unmistakable signs that might reveal more about her past than she's letting on. Did your first intimate encounter feel a little? Was her confidence in bed surprising, even overwhelming? If she's initiating bold moves like a pro, it might signal experience. Now, don't jump to conclusions. Some people are naturally expressive and skilled in the bedroom, but, and this is crucial, you need to listen to your instincts. That gut feeling isn't there to be ignored. It's your internal guidance system telling you to pay attention. A woman overly comfortable with advanced intimacy, especially early on, could indicate a well-practiced past. This isn't about judging anyone's sexual history, it's about understanding the potential implications for your connection. Does her comfort level align with where you're at in the relationship? Remember, building trust and emotional intimacy takes time. If the physical side is moving at lightning speed while the emotional connection lags behind, it's worth taking a step back. Watch for patterns before deciding if she's right for you. Emotional vulnerability is the cornerstone of any deep, meaningful relationship. It's about letting someone see your true self, flaws and all. But what if she seems to deflect every time you try to connect on a deeper level? Maybe she keeps conversations light, always sticking to surface-level topics. Or perhaps she changes the subject whenever emotions come up, as if she's terrified of going there. If she feels distant emotionally, it could mean she's unwilling or unable to forge a genuine spiritual and emotional bond. This reluctance often stems from past emotional wounds. Maybe she's been hurt before and now she's built walls around her heart to protect herself. Or perhaps a history of fleeting connections has made her wary of letting anyone in. Give her time and space to open up at her own pace. Encourage vulnerability by being open yourself. Share your own feelings and experiences. But trust your feelings if the pattern persists. You deserve someone who's willing to meet you in the emotional space. When you're falling for someone, it's natural to want to know their story. Their past shapes who they are today, and understanding it can deepen your connection. But has she shared her past with you clearly, or are the details always foggy? Inconsistent stories, like mentioning multiple exes one day and then forgetting about them the next, contradicting timelines, or hobbies that don't seem to align with her personality, could point to a history she's trying to obscure. Now, some people avoid discussing their past to focus on the present. They'd rather leave old wounds buried and start fresh. But if these discrepancies leave you unsettled, it's essential to have an honest conversation. Approach it with empathy, not accusation. Explain that you're not trying to dig up dirt, but that you value honesty and transparency in a relationship. Her reaction might reveal more than her words. Does she shut down and get defensive or become evasive? Or does she open up even a little and try to bridge the gap? Pay attention to her words and her body language. Chapter 4, Red Flag. Number 4, you're always plan B. Remember, gentlemen, your time is valuable. You deserve to be with someone who prioritizes you and cherishes the moments you share. So ask yourself, do your plans with her often fall through at the 11th hour? One-off emergencies are understandable. Life happens. But if she's canceling repeatedly with vague excuses, it might indicate that you're not her priority. It's as if you're always on standby, waiting for her to squeeze you into her busy schedule. Constant cancellations could mean she's juggling other commitments or people. It's not your job to decipher her cryptic messages or decode her excuses. You deserve clarity and respect. Address this calmly but firmly. Let her know that while you understand things come up, you value your time and feel disappointed when plans are consistently broken. Her response will be telling. Does she make an effort to prioritize you, or does she brush off your concerns? Chapter 5, Red Flag number 5, the X Factor. No one likes being compared, especially to a past love. It's a recipe for insecurity and resentment. So pay attention to how she talks about her exes. Does she often mention how an ex used to do things or what they liked? These subtle or overt comparisons can sting, even if she doesn't intend them to. They signal that she might still be hung up on the past, or that she's measuring you against a ghost. You deserve to feel special, not like a contestant in a competition you didn't sign up for. You're not a replacement for someone else. You're your own unique person with your own qualities to bring to the table. If her ex talk is becoming a pattern, it's time to address it. Let her know how this makes you feel. Explain that constant comparisons make you feel inadequate, even if that's not her intention. A woman who truly values you will make an effort to focus on the present and appreciate you for who you are. Chapter 6, Red Flag. Number 6, her phone is Fort Knox. In today's digital age, our phones hold a significant part of our lives, but does her phone seem like a vault when you're around? Does she clutch it protectively, quickly hide notifications, or take calls privately, whispering hushed tones as if you're not even there? While privacy is important in any relationship, excessive secrecy could suggest she's hiding something. It creates an atmosphere of distrust and suspicion, which are not foundations for a healthy connection. If her behavior leaves you suspicious, address it directly but respectfully. Don't accuse her of cheating or snooping behind your back. Instead, focus on how her actions make you feel. Explain that her secrecy makes you feel insecure, and that openness is a hallmark of trust. A woman who's genuinely interested in building a future with you will be willing to create a space of transparency and reassurance. Chapter 7. Red flag number 7, obsessed with appearances. Taking pride in one's looks is natural. We all want to feel confident and attractive. But is she obsessed with appearances? Hers, yours, or even others? Does she spend hours in front of the mirror, constantly criticize her body or compare herself to other women? While there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good, excessive focus on physical appearance might hint at a superficial mindset. It suggests that she might be placing more value on surface-level attraction than on deeper emotional connection. If she's constantly comparing you or others, commenting on every flaw and imperfection, it might suggest she values surface-level attraction more than emotional connection. And that's a dangerous path to go down. Discuss this openly and honestly. Let her know that while you find her physically attractive, you're more interested in her heart, her mind, and her soul. If her fixation on appearances feels insurmountable, reevaluate whether she's aligned with your deeper values. Chapter 8. Red flag number 8. Avoiding the sexual health talk. Gentlemen, sexual health is a critical yet often uncomfortable topic. It's not the sexiest conversation starter, but it's essential for any responsible adult in a relationship. So if she avoids it entirely, it could raise red flags about her past. Disinterest in this discussion might stem from shame, fear of judgment, or a desire to hide something significant. It could also indicate a lack of maturity or responsibility when it comes to sexual health. Be firm in stressing the importance of this conversation for both your health and trust. Explain that you're not asking to judge her past, but that you believe in being open and honest with each other. If she remains defensive, dismissive, or refuses to engage in the conversation, consider it a serious warning sign. It might be a sign that she's not ready for a mature and responsible relationship. Chapter 9. Red flag number 9. Meeting the friends is off limits. When you're falling in love, it's natural to want to share that joy with the people you care about. So has she avoided introducing you to her social circle? Has it been months and you're still a well-kept secret? This could indicate she's hiding parts of her life or that she's not ready to integrate you into her world. Friends often hold clues to a person's past, and if she's reluctant to let you meet them, it might be because she fears they'll reveal something. Approach this with care, but don't let her evasiveness slide. It's a vital step in understanding her intentions and seeing how she fits into your life. Start by casually mentioning how you'd love to meet her friends sometime. If she consistently makes excuses or avoids the topic altogether, it's time for a deeper conversation. Explain that you're not trying to intrude, but that you value transparency and want to get to know all aspects of her life. Chapter 10. Red flag number 10. You're always an afterthought. Gentlemen, you deserve to be with someone who makes you feel like a priority, not an option. You deserve to be with a woman who cherishes your time together and makes you feel valued. So ask yourself, has she started prioritizing everything but you? If you constantly feel like an afterthought, it could mean her attention is divided, perhaps between other people or interests. Maybe she's always busy with work, friends, hobbies, or commitments that don't involve you. A partner who genuinely values you will make you feel like a priority, not an option. She'll make an effort to include you in her life, make plans with you, and cherish the moments you share. If she repeatedly pushes you to the sidelines, it's time to reassess the relationship. Have an honest conversation about her needs and expectations. Explain that you feel neglected, and you want to feel like a priority in her life and responsible for your true feelings. Outro, trust your gut, gentlemen. Look, these signs may suggest she has a complicated past, but they're not definitive proof that the relationship is doomed. Every relationship is unique, and people deserve the chance to explain themselves. Relationships thrive on communication, patience, and trust. Before making a decision, give her time to open up and share her truth. Create a safe space for her to be vulnerable and honest with you. But always remember, you deserve respect, commitment, and honesty. Don't settle for less than you're worth. If her actions show she's not the right partner, walk away with confidence, knowing you're a high-value individual who deserves nothing but the best.